Right down third base. What a catch! What a catch!
And you can kiss that one goodbye. That's a 2-run bomb. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
The tag is made! Way at home! Shot to right to the field, they've got a chance! That ball is long gone!
Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're coming to you live from Spring Hill, Florida tonight to conclude our 2023 regular season softball coverage. Tonight's matchup will feature the Seahawks of Sunlake against the Eagles of Springstead. It's senior night tonight for Springstead. And they were honoring their two seniors tonight, Leanna Freeman and Reagan Lanning. We're actually going to get the game underway earlier on tonight than we anticipated. It was an original 7 o'clock first pitch time, so we had to start things up a little bit early. We were not able to carry the acknowledgement of the seniors as where they held the ceremony. We actually couldn't get our cameras in that location, but a lot of friends and family on hand tonight to take part of that. So it was a very nice ceremony. And we're looking forward to a great night of softball. There's some weather in the area, but our latest forecast seems like it's going to miss us here.
I'll tell you, well, it's beautiful right now. Perfect weather. Slight chill in the air.
That's right. We got low 80 degrees to start off at the ball game. No wind whatsoever. So we don't anticipate that that'll be a factor tonight. As Coach Craig Swartout from Springstead and Coach Mark Williams from Sunlake, they go over the ground rules for tonight's ball game along with our umpire crew. Alongside Bill Lizer, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll be bringing you the call for tonight's ball game. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get things started with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. Stay with us.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
So we're about ready to get underway. The ground rules have been concluded. Springstead's going to take one last group photo. And that's the best angle that we can get, unfortunately. And we'll go ahead and get things started on our end with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
First for the visiting Seahawks of Sunlake. Batting first, playing left field, Jordan Marola. Batting second, playing center field, Madison Ka. Batting third, she's in the circle, Mia Fields. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, Marissa Martinez. Batting fifth, playing second base, Annalise Likey. Batting sixth, playing catcher, Alexandra Romero. Batting seventh, the designated player, Addison Barningham. Batting eighth, playing third base, Lily Levins. And batting ninth, playing right field, Bailey Yarborough. And getting the start at first base tonight will be Aaron Vandeveer. And the head coach of the Seahawks, Mark Williams. Now for the home team, Springstead Eagles. Batting first and catching, Rachel Rivera. Batting second, playing third base, Alexis Adelman. Batting third, designated player, Liberty Savarese. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, Leanna Freeman. Batting fifth, playing second base, Sarah Torres. Batting sixth, playing center field, Sarah Tipton. Batting seventh, she's in the circle, Ava Miller. Batting eighth, playing right field, Kendall Whistling. And batting ninth, playing first base, Reagan Lanning. And getting the start in left field tonight, Ella Ann Cephas. And the Eagles are coached by Craig Swartout. And this has been your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
Starting lineup.
So tonight's game will conclude the regular season. District matchups have already been released. District playoff play starts on Monday, May 1st. So go out and support your local ball clubs. The Gulf Coast Sports Network will be providing modified playoff coverage this season. So keep an eye out on our Twitter and Facebook pages. You can find us at GCSN Broadcasts. Again, that's at GCSN Broadcasts. We'll be uploading highlights from a select series of baseball and softball games this playoff season. And those will go up the day following the game in accordance with FHSAA rules and regulations.
You said that perfectly.
We'll go through the defensive set for Springstead. Starting with the battery, Miller in the circle, Rivera behind the plate. Adelman at third, Freeman at short. Torres at second, Lanning at first. Cephas in left. Tipton in center. And Whistling in right. So we're getting ready to start the game, Wild Bill, and of course our center field transmitters are trying to get wonky on us.
Uh-oh.
Leading things off for Sunlake will be Jordan Mirola. Misses outside the zone for ball one. That'll even things up. One apiece. Miller winds and offers. Coming in low. Good patience by Mirola to lead things off. Miller looking to battle back. And it'll miss low again. To run it to the hitter's count, 3-1.
Ooh.
And that'll miss high for ball four. Leadoff runner on for Mirola. Now brings up Madison Ka for the Seahawks. He'll show bunt, can't connect. Did present and not pull back, so that'll be strike one on the batter. Bunt is shown, that's going to be fouled away. Miller up 0-2. Kyle will be looking to protect the remainder at this at bat.
Up and away, I like that pitch. It's a good idea.
Right back up the middle. Miller. That was Miller to Friedman to get the force. They tried to get the double play, but they'll get the lead runner. For out number 1 on the fielder's choice. Now for Mia Fields.
Just a bit low. Low outside.
The 1-0. Back up the middle.
No.
Freeman knocks it down. Tries to make the play at first. Unable to come up with it cleanly. That'll put 2 runners on for Sunlake. You know, we often say, Wild Bill, you put a bat on the ball, good things can happen, and it's happening for Sunlake right now. Two on, 1 out for the cleanup hitter, Marissa Martinez. It looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner at first for the pitcher. It's going to be Kylie Shea now in the run at first. Kylie Shea in the run at first. Fastball connects.
It's like Miller's learning the strike zone.
Slap bunt right back up to Miller. She'll toss it to Lanning at first. And that'll record out number 2. Runners do advance. So Martinez gets the job done on that bunt attempt. Now brings up Annalise Likey. Trying to take advantage with 2 runners in scoring position.
Ooh.
Chopper, that might be a tough one. Coming over in range on the throw in time is Adelman. So Sunlake gets a hit. They leave 2 on. We move to the bottom of the first inning. Stick with us. You're watching GCSN.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Move to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 is our score. Sunlake threatened in the top half. They left 2 runners aboard. Run through that defensive set for you for the Seahawks. Starting with the battery, Fields in the circle, Romero behind the plate. Lovins at third, Martinez at short, Likey at second, Vanderveer at first, Marola in left, Ka in center, and Yarborough in right. Leading things off for the Eagles will be Rachel Rivera. She'll take the first pitch high. Two-0. And that'll miss low. Leadoff batter Rivera showing some patience. Now worked to a 3-0 count. Fields has some work to do to try to battle back. Have to imagine that Rivera will be taking the entire way here, Wild Bill.
Absolutely.
And Fields gets the job done. Fields battling. Has battled back from the 3-0 to work it full. So we got a payoff pitch. Rivera fouls that one away straight back. And Fields delivers, again fouled away. 7 pitch at bat for Rivera to lead things off. Fields doing well, getting down in the count early. But that will be ball 4, which will put the leadoff runner aboard for Springstead. As Rivera takes first. And even though she's the catcher, she does have some speed, so she'll remain on the base pass. Now for Alexis Adelman. That fastball miss inside.
Just inside.
Yeah, good velocity from Fields on that one.
Oh, absolutely. Everything out of her hand is smoke.
And that'll connect on the outside corner. We're seeing Fields trying to work inside, outside early, Wild Bill.
Working those corners.
Change up.
Nice pitch.
A great change of velocity by Fields.
I love to watch those change-ups.
And fastball will miss high. And that'll be called strike 3. Big strikeout for Fields. Registers out number 1 in the books for the Seahawks. Now brings up Liberty Savaries. It's been cloudy here all day. The sun's starting to peek through now, which actually hard ground ball over into right field. That's going to get through for a base hit. Good effort by Vanderveer. But Savaries pokes it into right for a single, putting 2 runners on. As now the Eagles are threatening in the home half. Now for the cleanup hitter, senior Leanna Freeman. She was honored before the game. Ground ball, third base side, but in foul territory.
Third baseman covered some ground. That was a good 4 or 5 feet. Loving, excuse me.
Fastball by Fields.
Nice pitch.
And a beautiful changeup by Fields. So Fields finding a groove here, Wild Bill.
That was a beautiful off-speed
Second strikeout of the inning. Now for Sarah Torres.
Ooh.
Popped up. Vanderveer tried to make a play on it. Good effort, but that'll drop in for Strike one. Again on the outside corner.
Usually painting those corners. Oh,
Line
that's a
drive,
shot.
right field into the gap. That will drop in.
That might score too.
Rivera will score.
Nope.
And Savary's being held at third. So an RBI single, or RBI double rather, gets the Eagles on the board first. And they now also have two runners in scoring position. Sarah tipped into the box. Good stop by Romero.
Ooh,
Fouled
another one.
away, first base side out of play. That evens up the count 1-1. Two on, two out. A runner is crossed. And the pitch, ground ball over to Loving at third. Makes the toss over to Vanderveer
Nice
at
play.
first. 5-3 to retire the side. But not before Springstead strikes first. They played one run on two hits. We move to the second. You're watching high school softball on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
We're in the top of the second inning. 6, 7, 8 batters due up for Sunlake. That's going to be Romero, Barningham, and Lovins. Lovins had that nice play at third to close out the home half of the first just a short time ago. Alexandria Romero to lead things off. Miller offers, and she'll connect. Called strike one.
Nice pitch. Oh, nice. Heads up.
Fouled away on that first base side. Miller quickly ahead 0-2. Romero will have to take that two-strike approach the remainder of the bat as the Seahawks try to get the leadoff runner on. And that'll be swing and a miss for strike three. Miller recording out number one of the inning. Now for Addison Barningham. She'll take that first pitch low for ball one. Big cut.
Beautiful cut.
Ground ball that's going to get
Nice
past Adelman in the left field. So a nice single by Barningham gets a runner on for Sunlake. Now brings up Lily Lovins. Ground ball over to Lanning. She'll take it unassisted. Barningham to second on the fielder's choice. So now a runner in scoring position for Sunlake. That represents the tying run for Bailey Yarborough.
Nice pitch.
Fastball down Main Street. Popped up. Lanning drifting into foul territory. She'll make the grab for out number 3. So Sunlake threatens. They get another hit, but can't capitalize. They leave one on. We move to the bottom of the second. 1-0's your score on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Yep.
We're in the home half of the 7th. 7, 8, 9 batters due up for Springstead. That'll be Miller, Whistling, and Lanning.
Hoping to help her cause.
Getting things started will be Ava Miller. Offering from Fields will miss low for ball one. Big cut from Miller.
Nice pitch, too. Beautiful pitch. I love to call softball games. It's so fast-paced.
Missing on the inner half.
Just inside.
Like the idea, trying to go inside there on that count.
It looked like Miller was a little bit behind on the last pitch, so that was a good idea.
And fastball misses away. Now to the hitter's count. Miller will be looking for something to drive. Fields has to bring something to the strike zone. That gets fouled away. Which now runs the count full, so we've got a payoff pitch between Fields and Miller, pitcher versus pitcher.
Gotta love it.
Always love those battles.
Yes.
Makes me think of the Old skid, if anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah.
And the payoff pitch from Fields. Ground ball over to Martinez. She's up with it.
Nice
Makes
play.
the grab
Beautiful
and toss
play.
over to Vanderveer at first. A nice play. 6-3 to record the out. One out now for Kendall Whistling. Fastball from Fields. Connects for called strike one.
Fields likes to put the ball right there. She's getting that call. It's a good pitch. Real good pitch.
Changeup. She has got that changeup working
That
well.
off speed is nasty. I mean, such a velocity change. How can you catch up to it?
And even if you do, you're already out on that front foot, and
Yeah,
that'll
you've
be
lost all
strike
your
three.
power.
Another strikeout for Fields. It's her third of the day already. Now for Reagan Lanning. Had some nice plays at first. Also a senior, she was honored at the beginning of the game tonight.
Someone came back our way.
And the 0-1. Change up again. A little check swing on that one.
It's at off speed.
Yeah, Fields doing well early on to keep Springstead off balance. And that'll be called strike three. Another strikeout for Fields will put an end to the inning. We move to the third. No runs, 2 hits for the Seahawks. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Eagles. We'll be back after this.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Moving right along, we're in the third inning already. Top of the order due up for Sunlake. Marola, Kaw, and Fields due up. Jordan Marola to lead things off. She walked her first at bat. Miller winds and offers. And it'll miss low and outside for ball one. Be sure to follow us at GCSN Broadcasts on Twitter and Facebook. We'll have the highlights from tonight's ball game posted there tomorrow morning. We'll also be highlighting our Glory Days player of the game that Wild Bill will select later on tonight at the immediate conclusion of tonight's broadcast. So go ahead, give us a follow at GCSN Broadcasts.
Just missed outside.
So once again, Marola being patient at the plate. She's now worked the count to 3-0. Just what you want your leadoff batter to do.
Get on base. Nice.
And she'll do it right there. Another walk. Well done by Marola. to get that leadoff runner on for the Seahawks. Now for Madison Kaw. Had a fielder's choice in the first. She'll bunt that ball. Nice spot. Torres getting over on the coverage. Was a little late getting there, but got there in time to record out number 1. So Kaw with the sacrifice bunt to move Marola into scoring position. Now for Mia Fields.
Ooh, nice
Hard hit
middle.
ball up the middle. Tipped it up with it. Being waved around and played the play.
Got, oh.
And
Nice
she's
play.
in there. An RBI single for Fields. And Sunlake has tied up the ball game. What a great piece of hitting and base running there, Wild Bill.
Yeah, I mean, Marola was not staying at third. She had the motors on. And the second she left second, she was going to score.
Looks like Shea's going to come in to run at first again. So Shea now in to run at first for Fields, who got the RBI single to tie up the ball game. Now for Marissa Martinez. Drag bunt, but that's going to be foul. Martinez had a fielder's choice to Freeman in the first inning. Coach Williams having a quick word with Martinez.
No doubt about some strategy.
Yeah, you got the lead runner at first now with 1 out in the inning. And you're in the heart of the order. Like an off-speed pitch missing inside. Miller winds and offers. Fastball over to Adelman at third. She'll make the toss to Lanning to record out number 2. Shea moves to second on the fielder's choice. Now for Annalise Leike. Hard hit ground ball. Torres up with it to Lanning. 4-3 to end the inning. But not before Sunlake. They answer back. We're all tied up at 1. Got great high school softball action right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
Move to the bottom of the third inning. Sunlake able to tie things up as Fields able to single in Marola in the top half, which brings us to we are to where we are now, 1-1 ball game.
Rivera to the plate.
Now back to the top of the order for Springstead. Rachel Rivera
Nice
walked
pitch.
her for time up. She'll take strike one down the middle.
It's so tough to hold off on.
And the 1-1. Right on the outside corner. Great spot by Fields.
Wouldn't be surprised to see some off speed. Oh, not that time.
Hard hit ball by
Nice.
Rivera. Going back on it and making the grab is Ka in center field. And that'll be out number 1 of the inning. And we'll bring up Alexis Adelman. Tries for that outside corner again. He'll miss away.
He's had some good luck on that outside corner. She's placing it very well.
Fastball in the express lane.
Down the middle.
That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1-1's our score. If you like the number 1, you're in good shape. A beautiful changeup yet again from Fields. Such an effective pitch because, you know, if you sit fastball, you're going to get in front of it. And if you wait for it, she's just going to blow the fastball right by.
Just like that.
And another strikeout for Fields. And that is her 6th of the ball game. Fastball in low for Savaries. Two and 0. And there's going to be a quick conference in the circle. We'll take a quick check in with our partners. Conference concludes. Big cut. Able to get it by. I'd like to take this quick opportunity. This is our final regular season broadcast of the season. To thank our broadcast commentary team this year, Wild Bill Lizer, Brian Lott, Derek Smith, Dustin Atkins, John McMurdo, Paul Smith, Rick Ringer, and Ted Boggs. As long as myself, Will Wilkie, we enjoyed bringing these games to you all season long. We hope that you enjoyed it as well. That fastball comes in high to run the count full. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be entering our 4th season of coverage next year, and we're really excited about that and bringing even more features to you.
Ooh, look out. Ouch.
We can't do it without your support. You're our registered nonprofit, and those subscriptions and follows mean a lot to us. Go ahead, toss a like our way as well. Do it for Wild Bill.
I always like likes and subscriptions.
We do keep track of it during the game, and we do enjoy seeing that. And that full count will miss high for ball 4, allowing Savaries to take the base with a 2-out runner on. Now for Leanna Freeman. Fields able to get her to chase.
Nice pitch. It's so
Wow.
hard.
Yeah.
So hard. What are you going to do?
I love it. I love it. That's a
Absolutely.
fantastic pitch.
Oh, right up the middle.
Hit up the middle to center field. A good battle by Freeman, being down in the count. I'll date myself a little bit, Wild Bill. I mean, seeing those chains up, it's like watching Neo in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Ultra slow motion. So the Eagles have something cooking. 2 on, 2 out. Now for Sarah Torres.
Comes in high for ball 1.
Fields and the Seahawk crew is going to try to put an end to this threat. Torres is going to try to keep things going, get the Eagles back on top. Fouls that one away.
Brings the count to 1-1. Torres had a double to center field last at bat.
Foul tips that one away again. Fastball misses high. I think we're due for it, Wild Bill.
Oh, yeah. It's exciting either way. The edge of our seat here.
It'll be a fastball. Over to Likey,
Nice
who
play.
will make the toss to Vanderveer at first to retire the side. So Springstead gets a hit, but they leave 2 runners on. We move to the 4th. We're all notched up at 1 on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Move to the 4th inning. 4th inning is sponsored by Glory Days. Glory Days has been a partner of the Gulf Coast Sports Network for each of the last 2 seasons. We greatly appreciate their support, not only in partnering with the Gulf Coast Sports Network, but also sponsoring our Glory Days Player of the Game. This year, the Glory Days Player of the Game will get a $10 gift certificate courtesy of Glory Days, as well as a commemorative mini bat. And there's a hard hit ball to left field. That's going to drop in for a hit. So getting things started off quickly is Romero with a single to left. Some Addison Bartingham. And as we mentioned, the Glory Days Player of the Game also gets a commemorative mini bat, courtesy of the Gulf Coast Sports Network, acknowledging their fabulous play on the diamond tonight. We'll also feature our Glory Days Player of the Game on our social media networks, so you can follow us at GCSN Broadcast on both Facebook and Twitter, as they'll be profiled there later on tonight. First pitch to Barningham, tossed over to Torres to Freeman, trying to get the double play, but that'll get away. Lead runner will be out at second. It'll be recorded as 4-6 for the out. Now for Lily Levens. Up the middle, knocked down by Miller. Freeman trying to make a play. Nothing happening there. They call that an infield hit for Levens. Not much that the Eagles could have done there. Miller instinctively getting a glove on it, but Freeman had a beat on that one. Now for Bailey Yarborough. Two on, one out. Another hard hit ball. That's going to be fair off the glove of Lanning.
That might score.
Coming around to score will be Barningham. That'll be an RBI single for Yarborough, and it puts Sunlake on top, 2-1. So Sunlake has something cooking. Now top of the order due up, Wild Bill.
Marola at the dish. Oh,
tries to do a drag bunt. That'll go into foul territory. Runners on the corners for Sunlake.
It only makes sense. She's walked the first two at bats, got on base. Why not show the bunt? I can pitch to you.
Corners are in. And Miller's offering is going to go high. Yarborough steals second on defensive indifference. Ground ball to Torres, going to go home with it.
Oh, no.
That throw gets away. Another run will come in. And heads up base running by Mirola. Will allow her to go into second. It heads up base running by the Seahawks. Now for Madison Kaw. Miller delivers the fastball down the middle. Bunt is shown, can't connect with that one. Which will bring the count to 0-2.
Just missed that one.
Yeah, Kaw's going to try to battle here, put something in play. The Eagles would love a strikeout. Hard hit ground ball to Freeman at short. They'll go to first with it. The run will come in on the fielder's choice. So Sunlake putting together a big inning. And Fields will be intentionally walked. A big respect move for Fields,
And I think
as she had the RBI single earlier on. I put runners on the corners. Shea back in the run. Shea at first base. Now for Marissa Martinez. Fastball down the middle.
nice pitch.
Changeup comes in low. Shea will take second. Shea at second, Marola at third.
She's
That's
coming.
going to get away. Play at the plate, not in time.
Wow.
Great hustle play by Marola to get another run in for Sunlake, and they've put together a huge inning here, Wild Bill. Getting it done with a combination of timely hitting and
Great base running.
yeah, superb base running.
Absolutely.
Two and one to Martinez. Shea now at third on the play. Chopper, Torres charging, makes the toss to Lanning at first to retire the side, but not before Sunlake puts together a monster of an inning. They plate 4 runs, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Sunlake, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for Springstead. We'll be back.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
I don't see any changes. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Seahawks busted things open in the top half. Plating 4. Six, seven, 8 batters due up this inning for the Eagles. Sarah Tipton in the box. Swinging a miss for strike 1. Fastball high.
Just a bit outside. Real close to that corner. She almost had that.
That'll run the count to 2-1. And that'll miss. Now to the hitter's count, 3-1.
Just a bit up in the zone.
And that'll be ball 4. Leadoff runner aboard for Springstead. Now for Ava Miller, and it looks like Coach Williams is going to call time and have a conference in the circle, and we'll have a conference with one of our partners.
Just don't talk.
The conference concludes. Once again, we've got the pitcher versus pitcher matchup. Springstead trying to get back into this ball game, trailing by 4. Fields delivers the fastball, swinging a miss for strike 1. Go ahead, hit that like button. Let us know you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. We sure do appreciate it. Fouled away.
Oh, that's a house. Oh, no. Forgot about that big net back there.
If you're not familiar with the Springstead facilities, it borders a neighborhood directly. I mean, there's virtually no easement between the two properties. So there's a big net that separates the baseball and softball fields from the neighborhood behind, but sometimes gaps are found.
Yes,
and
they are.
It can lead to some very interesting collisions. The 2-2. Miller able to check up on that one, which will run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch from Fields upcoming. It's fouled away. Again, 3-2. Both Miller and Fields continue to battle.
Miller not giving up an inch, and neither is Fields.
Fastball will get the job done for Fields.
Nice pitch.
One out in the inning now for Kendall Whistling. Chops that one foul. Off-speed pitch again. Fields up with it. She'll go to second. And the double play is turned. That's Field to Likey to Vandiver. And just like that, the Springstead rally is shut down. We move to the 5th. 5 runs, 6 hits for Sunlake. 1 run on 3 hits for Springstead. We'll be right back.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
We're in the fifth. We had an early start this evening, and we're also moving right along. Official game time just over 1 hour so far. Hard hit ball, that's going to get through. That was Annalise Likely to lead things off. And she singles to left. Now for Alexandria Romero.
She got a single last at bat.
Big cut.
See if she's going to expand on that.
Like those aggressive swings, especially on the first pitch.
Well, that's the best pitch to swing at.
Bunt shown as the corners charge, but Romero pulls back to run the count even 1-1. Hard ground ball to Adelman at third. She'll go to Torres at second for the force. So Adelman to Torres to get the lead runner. And it looks like they're challenging that the foot might have been pulled off the base, and it was overturned.
Not sure how to rule that.
So the runners will be safe on first and second after the umpires confer on that play. And we apologize, our scoreboard is inaccurate. There's actually 0 outs. We'll try to get that corrected. Now for Addison Barningham.
That was a nice shot. Nice play.
Left field, the catch is made. Nice grab by Cephas.
Yeah.
Now 1 out in the inning. Lily Lovins into the box. Miller's pitch. Again, the bunt attempt, but no connection. One out in the inning. 2 on with the 1-1 count. Change up. Ground ball to Freeman. And they'll take the force at third. She tosses to Adelman. Now 2 outs. Brings up Bailey Yarborough. She had an RBI single.
Nice pitch.
Miller getting called strike one on the outside corner. Miller quickly ahead. She's going to be looking for that punch-out pitch. Yarbo looking to stay alive. Keep things going for Sunlake. Over to Torres at second to make the toss to Lanning at first. And that'll put an end to the top of the fifth inning. We move to the home half. 5-7-0 Sunlake, 1-3-2 for Springstead. We'll be back after this.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Move to the home half of the fifth, 5-1 advantage Sunlake. Reagan Lanning to lead things off. Ground ball over to Martinez at short. She'll make the toss to Vandiver. Get the first out of the inning. Now for the top of the order of the Eagles. Rachel Rivera stepping in. She's 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Fastball by Fields connects.
Nice pitch. Scoot up in zone.
And that'll fastball miss high. Run the count even. A beautiful sunset in center field tonight. We are noted for our cinematography here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Yes,
so
we are.
I'm glad that you get to enjoy it with us.
Absolutely.
But just as beautiful as the play on the field here tonight. Two high-quality programs duking it out in the season finale, and another strikeout for Fields. Now brings up Adelman, trying to get a two-out rally started for the Eagles, as outs are now starting to run at a premium. And the 1-0 offering. That'll be slow. 2-0. Again, be sure to stick with us. Immediately at the conclusion of tonight's ball game, Wild Bill Leiser will be making the Glory Days Player of the Game announcement. He's got a lot of great candidates to choose from tonight. Of course, it's still anybody's ball game, so we'll see how everything pans out. You'll take the ride along with us. Count now moves to 3-0.
Always a tough decision.
Fields battles back with the fastball. And the 3-1 fouled straight back. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, payoff pitch between Fields and Adelman. Popped up, first base side, tracking it, Vanderveer, but she'll run out of real estate. Chopper over to Lovings at third, and she'll make the play. A great stretch by Vanderveer to put an end to the inning. And that'll take us to the 6th. Sunlake still holding a 4-run advantage. You're watching high school softball on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
So we're in the top of the 6th inning. Top of the order due up. That's Jordan Marola in the box.
She has reached on her last 3 attempts.
Doing what a leadoff batter should do. Changeup will miss low. Straight Wild Bill, she reached with a walk each of her 2 first at bats and then reached on a fielder's choice. Third time up. That'll be the famed hitter's count, 3-1. Miller has some work to do. And that'll miss low for ball 4. So yet again, great at bat by Marola, and she'll be on base. Now for Madison Kaw. Fun attempt. Fair ball.
wow.
Rivera up with it. A nice play by Rivera.
Nice play. Good call. That was right there.
Kaw getting the job done with the sacrifice, getting Marola to second. Now Mia Fields.
Oh.
And she'll get intentionally walked again. The ultimate sign of respect.
Absolutely. I mean, as a fan, you want to see her hit, but it's the smart move. It really is.
So Fields will actually remain on first. No courtesy runner this time around. Now for Marissa Martinez. First pitch offering catches that outside corner for Miller.
That was with authority.
Fastball again connects. Quickly 0-2. Martinez will have to protect the remainder of the way, keep this at bat alive for the Seahawks as they look to cash in some insurance runs. While the Eagles are going to try to shut down this inning. Oh, fouled away out of play. And the 1-2. That'll be upstairs. Good patience by Martinez. She's battled back to work the count full. Big payoff pitch between Miller and Martinez. Chopper landing up with it. Runners will move up a base each. And it looked like, at least from our vantage point, ball made contact with Martinez. But the play will stand. Two outs now in the inning. Both runners in scoring position for the Seahawks. For Annalise Likey.
Yeah, at this point, the Eagles need to.
Fastball chop foul. Hard hit ball up the middle. One run will score. 2 runs will come in. A 2 RBI single for Likey. And that's exactly what the Seahawks wanted to do. They get their insurance runs. And they've now opened up a 6-run lead. Great piece of hitting by Likey on that one, Wild Bill.
Beautiful shot. Didn't hit it too hard, just enough to get it in play.
Now for Romero. Snap throw to first.
I like to see when the catcher's got the confidence to throw down to first like that.
That's going to get through. So after that back-to-back singles, with 2 runners on, that'll bring up Addison Barningham. Looks like we have a new runner in at first. That's Isabella Diana. Isabella Diana in the run at first. Miller delivers called strike 1.
Hard inside pitch. Nice pitch.
And the 0-1 offering. Changeup.
Tough to hold off on. Nice pitch. Nice hold by Yarbo.
Yeah, I actually called the pitch before it even got to the catcher's mitt. Two on, 2 out. 2 have crossed. And that'll run the count even. That'll put the count full. Reynolds will be moving on the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And there they go.
Oh, that's a laser
hard
beam.
hit ball in the right. Trying to make a play at first is whistling. Another run will come in. An RBI single. For Barningham. Also puts runners on the corners now. Now for Lily Levens.
Nice pitch.
Changeup.
That was pretty nice.
I waited that time. Sunlake really opening things up here in the later innings. They played it 4 in the fourth rather. Now 3 in the 6th, giving them a 7-run advantage. Fastball away. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That'll put an end to the inning. But not before Sunlake opens things up. They played 3. We move to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
Ravens. Hey, at least you could do that. I would have given up after 2 if I could even get 2.
We're at the bottom of the 6th. Leading things off for the Eagles will be Liberty Savaries.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, way
Past the
out.
diving reach of Likey in the right field. And that'll be a leadoff single for Savaries. Great effort by Likey on that one.
Absolutely.
That'll bring up Leanna Freeman. And that connected on her elbow, so that'll be a hit by pitch. And here comes Springstead. Quickly 2 runners on with nobody out. Brings up Sarah Torres. One for 2 on the evening with a double. Fastball in low. And we actually have a new pitcher in. That's Sydney Walker. We'll get that updated in just a moment. And that'll miss away, 3-0.
Torres had a really hot bat. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets the green light.
You do have that 3-0 count with a new pitcher in. Fields pitched a dandy of a ball game.
True. Okay.
Yielding only 1 run in the first inning, was locked down after that. And she also finishes the evening with 7 strikeouts to her credit. And now Walker battles back to work the count full. Payoff pitch. Popped up on the infield. Coming in on it is Martinez to make the grab. I'll bring up Sarah Tipton. 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Springstead trying to make something happen, as they're now down to their last 4 outs of the ball game offensively. They need to get at least 7 at this point. But they do have 2 runners on. And it looks like we're going to have a conference in the circle, and we'll check in with one of our partners.
The past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
The conference concludes. to quickly reset the inning. Savarese on second after a single to right. Freeman was hit by a pitch. We now have Sarah Tipton up with 1 out and a 1-0 count.
I'll come in low for
2-0.
2 balls.
Walker delivers. That'll be outside. Patience paying off for Tipton. She's got that 3-0 count. Walker has some work to do. And she battles back right there with a fastball down the middle.
Nice pitch. It's always good to know your pitcher can come back with a strike when they need it.
And the 3-1. Again, Walker with the strike to work it back to a full count. Good battle by Walker. Hard hit
Nice
ball to
shot.
left, but foul. Whew. Great pursuit by Marola in left. Almost came up with it.
Yeah, she did.
So again, another payoff pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. Lovin's up with it. Correction, that's Fields. Fields moved over to third between the inning. So Fields with the grab and out number 2. Now for Ava Miller. And the 1-0. Nice spot on that outside corner by Walker to even things up.
Beautiful pitch. Painting that corner.
Connects again. Walker dialed in on the outside. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Oh, foul territory, out of play. A beautiful grab by Fields. Cracking that ball down to the glove and putting an end to the Eagle threat. We move to the final frame. 8-1 advantage Sunlake. We'll be back after this.
I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been paying for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
We're in the 7th. And the Seahawks hold a 7-run advantage. Miller and the Eagles are going to try to make quick work of this inning before getting their final at-bat of the ball game. Bailey Yarbrough to lead things off. Line drive. Scooped up by Lanning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Once again, top of the order up for Sunlake. Marola steps in. Reach base every single time she's been up. 3 walks to her credit tonight.
Oh, wow. Again.
Ground ball into left. A single for Marola. And once again, she's on first base. Snap throw to first. Madison Kaw with the 0-1 count. Change up. That gets foul tipped. That's going to get away. Marola in the second.
Marola's got a motor.
Marola's got a motor. Motorola.
Oh. Nice
Past the
job.
diving Torres into right. Marola will come around to score. An RBI single. Adds to the Sunlake total. Great piece of hitting by Kaw to get that one in. Fastball connects. Now for Mia Fields. Got the start in the circle, now over at third. Ground ball to short. Took a really bad hop.
Might have to check Freeman out. Looked like it came up near in the face. Knocked the mask off.
Luckily, wearing the mask, yeah, just to your point there, Wild Bill, wearing the mask on the play, so we hope and expect that she'll be all right. Martinez steps in.
Oh, another
Hard hit
shot.
ball to center field. Another RBI single for Sunlake,
Wow.
and they are putting it together now. Great hit by Martinez. Annalise Likey steps in. Changeup misses high. Ground ball. Third to first. A great double play by Adelman to retire the side. We move to the bottom of the seventh. Springstead has some work to do, but they're going to get their chance coming up. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the seventh inning. 10-1 advantage Sunlake. Looks like we have a pinch hitter. McInerney now in. Try to get that graphic up. And that'll connect on the inside. 1-1 to McInerney. Topped it. Over to Fields at third in time. First out of the inning. Change up on the outside corner.
Nice cut.
That'll be strike 3. And it looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter. That's going to be Victoria Ortega now up to bat.
Oh!
Hard hit ball. And that'll drop as Likey, Yarborough, and Cog kind of converged into no man's land. And Ortega will get aboard.
Adelman to the plate.
On one count to Adelman.
Adelman's behind the count here. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs.
And that'll be strike 3 to end the ball game. Your final score tonight, Sunlake will take home the victory 10-1. 10 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error for the Seahawks. 1 run on 4 hits and 3 errors for the Eagles. Now let's toss it over to Wild Bill Lizer for the Glory Days player of the game. Wild Bill, who you got?
Well, this was a tough call. Sunlake played them very tough. I have to tip my hat to Fields. She did great in the circle, and almost even better at the dish. I think she got on every single time at bat. Great job, Fields.
So congratulations to Mia Fields. You're our Glory Days player of the game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. This is our final one of the year. For Wild Bill Lizer, I'm Will Wilkie. And not only will we see you next year, but we'll see you next time